Hello guys, my name is TimGot and I'm here today with a T57 review. This tank is a tier 10 American heavy tank, and this tank is becoming one of my most favorite tier 10 heavy tanks. My most favorite tier 10 medium tank is actually the Batchat, and as you can see I do love autoloaders. Autoloaders are pretty fun, I'm not lying about that. I still like tanks that have a big DPM, but autoloaders are fun, not lying about that. And T57 is probably one of the most OP autoloaders out there. The Voice 155 is also one of the most OP autoloaders out there. It's just the Voice 155. That's just too much. I think that's just too much. That's just overkill. Having this gun, that's just overkill. And yeah, the same for the T57. Just the reload time, and it's just the real time is only 23 seconds, 0.5, and then you can put 4 shots into somebody, and then you reload again for 24, 23 seconds, and that is nothing. You have so much time. I don't get that. I'm sure in the future they have no plans for T57 getting nerfed right now, but in the future this tank will get nerfed. No way this tank is gonna stay like this. This tank is way too OP. It's just too much for I don't know. It's way too easy to get 4k damage, 5k damage, 6k damage in this tank. It's way too easy. So yeah, let's go over the stats. So this tank has 2,250 hit points. That's normal. i7 has 2,150. As you can see, the MX50B has 2,100, E100 has 2,700, and E5 has 2,200. So it's pretty normal HP. It's not something special. So it weighs 54 tons. It doesn't weigh that much, not at all. The E5 weighs also 54 tons. MX50B weighs 62 tons. E100 weighs 130 tons. So as you can see, the tank doesn't really weigh that much. So ramming is not really an option with this tank. Don't try it. The engine power. The engine itself, it's pretty bad. The power to weight ratio is not that good. MX50B has way better power to weight ratio. As you can see, it gets an engine of 1,200 horsepower, and that's pretty crazy. That is a lot. The acceleration on this tank and the speed limit, as you can see, is 65. On T57, acceleration is horrible, and you only get 35.4 kilometers per hour. So this tank is not fast. You will never go above 40. Your acceleration is pretty terrible. So yeah, it's more of a support tank, second line tank, sniper tank. It's not. Don't go with this tank first line. If you put your 4 shots into somebody, needs to reload, and push him in this tank will not really work. This tank is also really good for the cleanup, like for the last 3, 4, 5 kills. That's you need to clean up. Like only 5 people left. This tank is perfect for that. Same for the Batchat or the MX50B. Very good tanks for that. So yeah, let's go over to the armor. The armor has 203. You have 203 hull armor in the front, and as you can see, it's pretty good angled. People can pan you very easily if they just shoot you on the lower plates. You got 50 millimeters of armor in the side, so it's not really that much, but I can assure you, you can actually side scrape and take shots into your tracks without getting damage. I tried it a lot and it does work, but watch out for people shooting at your turret. Your turret doesn't really have much armor, as you can see, only 127 in the front, 137 in the side, and 50 in the back. So yeah, you can side scrape with this tank. Sometimes it does work, but people, if they're smart, they will just shoot you in the turret. And you also have 38 millimeters of armor in the back. But Americans don't really have much armor in the sides or in the back, as you can see on the medium tank or the E5 or the E4. You can see the side armor and the back armor. It's just horrible. It is just really horrible. But yeah. Also, this tank has the gun itself. it's a pretty good gun, as you can see. It gets 4 shells into the magazine. You get 2 seconds real time between those shells, and the full real time of those 4 shells is 25 seconds. But if you get, of course, ventilation, it's gonna be less. So for me, it's right now 23.5 or 6, if I'm correct. And as you can see, it's a really good gun. The gun is pretty amazing. I'm not sure why people spam golds. A lot of people do spam gold for this tank. I'm not sure why. You do not need to spam gold for this tank, not at all. The average penetration is 258 with normal shells, 340 with gold shells, and 60 with HE shells. So yeah, you got and every shell does 400 damage. The accuracy is pretty good. It's 0.35. It's not laser accuracy, but it's a pretty good accuracy. Let's check on the AMX50B. Yeah, it's the same accuracy. And AMX50B gets a longer aiming time, as you can see. So yeah, and also the aiming time is 2.7 on this tank, but I got vertical stabilizer and also engaged gun range drive because I don't want to aim for 2.7 seconds, because if I shoot and keep on shooting every 2 seconds, my aiming circle will get bigger and bigger and bigger, and I don't really want that. So that's why I have an engaged gun range drive. It does help me out a lot. So yeah, that's pretty much the tank. The equipment that you can use on this tank are, for me personally, you need a improved ventilation class. It will improve everything by 5%. Even going for brothers in arms on your crew, I think that's even a good idea to do. I didn't do it, but I'm probably gonna retrain my crew, retrain the skills, I mean. So yeah, I will be putting that on this tank. Also, engaged gun range drive and vertical stabilizer is pretty good because the aiming time is just not that great. I did the same thing with the AMX50B, as you can see, vertical stabilizer and engaged gun range drive, because it does help me out a lot when I'm shooting, and sometimes I do shoot on the move with this tank. So yeah, this tank also gets 400 view range and 745 single range. So yeah, overall, this tank is pretty awesome. I love this tank to pieces, and I got 2 replays ready for you guys that I really want to show, and yeah, I think we can go over to that. So yeah, let's go. So here is the first replay. I'm playing on Hemelsdorf. It's a standard battle, and I was thinking of going on the hill and pushing that side with my T57. So I'm playing with Fire, and he's in his E75, and Link is playing in his SU. If I'm correct, Link was, let's see, Link was using the stock gun. Yes, Link has the stock gun. And if I'm correct, Fire was using the top gun. So yeah, right now we're just going up the hill, and as you can see, this P acceleration, it's pretty terrible. And I7 is going past me like I'm nothing, as you can see. And no, he's actually keeping up with me, never mind. The acceleration is bad, the engine is bad. It's not the best. If I had my AMX50B, I would be up there like it was nothing. As you can see, the AMX50B is already up there. So I'm aiming for the AMX because I don't want that drum damage on me. He can put 4 shots into me, and I'm not a big fan of that. So here I'm just waiting for my allies to push up so we can actually do something here. Then I see the AMX50B. I don't aim my shot, and it goes into the I7, and I put 2 other shots and they go into the AMX50B. So yeah, now I need to reload for another 23 seconds or 24 seconds, and I do see the scouts right there, but I'm not able to shoot him at the moment. So the Carnarvon dies, and right now the things are not really looking great for us on the hill. We're not with a lot of people here, but because I have my drum, I can spread the damage, and yeah, I just I bounced. Pretty lucky. And as you can see, 5 guys. I want to kill the AMX50B first because I don't want the drum damage on me. Then I go for the STA and I bounce my first shot into his turret. And then I go back again for the reload. The i7 is holding off really strong against the E75 and an i6. Not sure why these guys are not really helping them, but I'm okay with that. So yeah, right now I'm thinking like we need to push this side so we can help the i7 so we can go around and we can just push him. I killed the WZ-120. Then I see the E100. I track him first. Then I put another one shell into his tracks and again. Then repair my tracks and go back. Yeah, we need to kill that E100 as fast as possible. He has a lot of HP and he has a big gun, and I don't want that big gun into my face. Not a big fan of that. But we can actually bounce some shots. As you can see, a lot of people will never shoot you at your hull. A lot of people will just shoot you in the turret because it's way easier to bend there. But as you can see, some people do actually bounce me. Not much shots, but some people do actually bounce me. Right now I'm just waiting for until they shoot so I can push up. The i7 pushes, so I go for the STA. I bounce again on the STA and put the other 2 shots into the i7. But the last shot actually bounces. Not sure if it went into his tracks there. Unlucky shot. But as you can see, we actually won the hill. I was actually really surprised about this. Look at how much enemies died here. It's crazy how we actually hold this. So right now I want to kill the ACA, and I do that. And I'm just waiting until the i7 shoots. Now I can actually push up. I aim for his lower hull, and I kill him. Then I go for the SCA, and he's down. Already have 5 kills and almost 5k damage. So right now I'm just actually looking for my secure on the Top Gun, and I'm going down here. I actually was gonna go for the i6, but the people are not nice, so they actually kill steal me. So yeah, that's awesome. So I do not secure my Top Gun here. I love the community. The community is strong, very strong, and very helpful as usual. As you can see, I have the IS-3 right here. He's mine. And nope, he needs to be kill sealed. Then I see the Conqueror. I see him. I have his back. I have his back. Nope, he needed that 54 damage. And there I was actually gonna shoot the IS-7, but I didn't do it. But yeah, let's go to the after battle reports of this replay. So here is the after battle report. As you can see, I actually got with this game my ace tanker. I got 1,839 XP, 78,000 credits, and overall this game is pretty awesome. Let's go to the detailed report. I fired 23 times, I hit 22 times, I bounced 4 shots, and with the 18 shots that I actually penned people, I did 5,583 damage. So overall my damage was pretty high, it was pretty good, and actually getting ace tanker was not really that hard on this tank. I was actually expecting it to be way harder, but it was not hard at all. I received 14 hits, only 8 actually did Bentley, and 6 actually just bounced me or went into my tracks. I received potential damage of 3,380, and I actually detected some enemies, and I got 587 for that. So yeah, as you saw in the replay, the tank itself, it's not really fast, acceleration is pretty terrible. So my advice for you, if you ever get that tank, be support, be second line. You can try to snipe because your accuracy is not that terrible. And supporting, and it can actually push, but try to stay second line with that tank. Don't go frontal, because if you put your 4 shots into somebody, you need to go somewhere to reload, and you don't want to be in front of enemies when you do that. So yeah, that was the first game, that I got. It was an East Anchor. Love that game. Not my first game, but this is the first replay. And yeah, let me show you guys the second replay that I got with this tank. So here is the second replay. I'm playing on Comarin. It's a standard battle, and as you can see, the matchup is actually pretty good. A lot of tier 8s, and yeah, I can actually kill easy tier 8s with my drum, 4 shots into them, and they will be gone. So yeah, I was actually really happy about this matchup, so I didn't want it to push too hard with this tank. I just wanted to go to this spot right here, and just wanted to stay here for pretty much most of my game, because this spot is really good. And as you can see, I actually got a shot from my own teammates. So you gotta love your teammates. And I see the i7 pushing up. I track him. I put again a shot into him, but it did no damage to him. And as you can see, my loadout, if you actually notice that, I have 8 HE shells. Yeah, I'm actually sorry about this. I probably would do way more damage if I didn't have this HE shells. But I actually was, I actually had a party, because I actually reached 500 followers on Twitch, and we were doing some parties, we were doing some stuff. And for one occasion, I actually needed my T57, and I needed like HE shells, and I forgot to unload that, and you will see that it will bring me into problems later on. So right now I'm just actually waiting for that i7 to pop up, and he shot, so I can actually just go for him. I aim for his lower plate, I aim for his tracks actually, put 3 shots into him, and go back for my reload again. I was actually pretty scared that there was actually a T57 right here. I was actually pretty scared for him unloading his drum on me, and he already kills him. There you go, he actually tracked me there. Yeah, I was really scared of that dude, because he was a pretty good player, and I didn't want to go into his range where he can actually shoot me. So yeah, right now I'm actually waiting for the bad set to pop up again, because he was there a couple of seconds ago. And right now I'm waiting, and I didn't see him because I was looking around, so I didn't see him in time, trying to scout me. So yeah, that sucks for me. And I'm trying to stay out of the range of the T57. I really do not want to get in his range. He will unload on me and I will die, and I don't really want that right now, because our team is losing. We lost 5 tier 8 tanks. The enemy team lost 2 tier 10 tanks. So the trade is not that good right now. So yeah, I'm waiting for the badge. I see the badge set. I put a shot into his tracks. Then I aim for his. As you can see, trying to side script with a badge set will not work out good for you. Not sure why he actually did that, but yeah. So yeah, right now I'm waiting again for my drum to reload, and yeah, that's why you don't want to be in first line with this tank. That's why this tank needs to be support. Same for the AMX50B or the Foch 155. Don't go first line. It will not work for you. You will die. As you can see me right now, I'm just waiting for the enemy to come to me. It's not really camping because I'm not sitting back in the base like the Jagdpanzer is doing. I'm in the front. I can spot enemies, but if I need to reload, I can just pull back and I can ask for my team to help me. So I spot somebody spots the Badget. I'm trying to kill him there, but yeah, the Badget actually suicides by himself. And yeah, I wanna go to a different spot where I can actually hit the enemies again, because there's still 4 enemies right there, and Centurion gets spotted. I aim at him because I don't want to lose my shots, and I kill him with the next shot. And yeah, here I reload my drum again, because if somebody comes at me, I don't want to have only 2 shells. If somebody comes at me, I want to use all of my 4 shells into him. And I think at this point I realized that those 8 shells, 8 HE shells, were not AP, not heat shells, as you can see. Yeah, I realized that. I was like, oh no. So, yeah. From this point, I actually realized that I have only 8 normal AP shells left, and then 8 HE shells, and yeah. That's not pretty great, having HE shells. HE shells are pretty... They're not good for nothing. You can use them for decapping if you really needs to. And you only see like the tracks of somebody. But yeah, right now it's more of a waiting game because there's no point of me pushing up and getting killed by somebody. I'm a support tank. I'm second line, so I'm waiting for these spots to happen. And from this point, I can actually shoot at pretty much everything from this point. First shot bounces on the liver, so you can see I'm really aiming my shots. I don't want to lose my shots. And I kill the liver with that shot. So yeah, from this spot you can actually hit pretty much everybody in this map. If he gets spotted, I will be able to hit him. I can help this side, I can help that side. Middle is really good. I really like middle on this map because it's really helpful if you are more of a support tank. And right now I'm just waiting up for a target again. Let me actually speed this up. As you can see, things are not really looking great for our team. Then we actually spawn the Waffentrager, but I see the Panzer, and I'm gonna go for him because he has the most HP. And I actually saved my last shot because there's no point of having the kill and getting that 16 damage. And then I see a tree falling down. I look and it's a T57 out of nowhere. I put a shot into him and I only got 8 HE shells left. And it's like, oh, yeah, great. Yeah, let's use that against T57. That's gonna be really useful. So right now I'm just trying to survive on this spot. I don't want to die, so I'm just staying back, just relaxing, trying to spot the T57 if I can. Then I see the Ferdinand, he shoots me. But yeah, I have no normal shells, so I need to actually use my HE shells on him. And as you can see, HE shells actually bounce and don't really do much of damage. But I'm actually lucky that I actually kept that last HE shell to kill the bad chat. I was really lucky about that. And then I pull back right on time and the T57 misses. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to survive. I'm hoping that or the object or the yak bazzer can actually hit him. So yeah, right now I'm just waiting for him. I don't want to die. I have HE shells, so my my damage is not gonna be helpful in here. So right now I'm just waiting for my team to actually do something because I'm not able to attack. They will just kill my ass. So I'm saying to the yak panzer pretty much, can you push up so you can actually help me? If you push up to D1, I think you can actually snipe him from there. That's what I was saying to him. I'll say that in 1 second here. Because I'm getting spotted, he's getting spotted. Maybe the artist is gonna replace himself, so he's actually able to actually hit me, and I don't really want that right now. So the M44 is actually starting to move up, and I ask to the guys, please move up. I was really appreciated because I'm having such an awesome game. So I was like, please let me have some more damage. I need more damage. Let me put my 4 shots into somebody. So the Yak Panzer actually pushes up. So, and he actually spots the T32, as you can see there. He puts a shot into him, and T57 sees that, and he actually pushes up to get the kill on me. Put a shot, 1 shot into him, and he finished me off. Yeah, that actually sunk that I only had HE shells left. There's 8 HE shells left. So let me actually speed this up. So wow, I actually speed that up way too fast. Wow. So yeah, the object 140 kills the T32, and the Jagdpanzer kills the T57. Sorry for that fast speed up there. That was a bit crazy. So yeah, right now the things are looking great to my team. Object is pushing up for the RD, and 30, as you can see, there's the object. He puts a shot into him, and he will kill him with the next shot. So I'm trying to say the team, he's probably there somewhere close to that, and object is trying to spot him here, and Jagdpanzer is just there. He will kill him if he gets spotted. So the object goes into the gap, so the 30 actually needs to come to him, but the 30 gets spotted, and shortly after that he gets killed, as you can see. Already doesn't hit him there, unlucky for him, but the object does kill him. He doesn't get his stop gun, but he did had a good game there. So yeah, let's go for to the after battle reports, guys. So here are the after battle reports, and as you can see, the game is pretty awesome. I got Confederates, 1,852 experience, 90k credits, and overall that was a pretty awesome game. It sucked that I only had, on the 8 last HE shots, I only had HE shells, high explosive shells. So yeah, that sucked. I forgot to reload my tank again, but actually after that game I reloaded my ammo, and right now I have 24 normal shells and 8 heat shells. So yeah, for the next games I'm gonna be alright, because HE shells, I don't really need that in this tank. So let's go over to the team score, and as you can see, not sure why I got a D2 there. I'm not platooning with nobody. That's a bit weird. So yeah, as you can see, I shot 33 times. I hit 30 times. I bounced 4 shots, and I penned 26 times. But with the 26 times that I penned, I did 7,780 damage, and that's a lot for this tank. That is really a lot for this tank. I received 15 hits, 8 penetrations, and 1 splash damage from the RD, and 7 non-penetrations, probably or bounce or into my tracks. My potential damage was 6,500, so I actually need to be dead a long time ago. I detected 2 enemies, I damaged 6 enemies, and I destroyed 3 enemies. And I actually got also 1 key upon detecting, as you can see. So yeah, the game overall was pretty good. This tank overall, it's a good support tank, second line. Don't go first line with that tank, it will not work. Go to spots where you can know where you can actually go and reload in time and actually put damage into the enemy. Don't go where you have no protection from the RD, no protection from nobody. Try to stay in the range of your allies so they can actually help you if you do spot something. Just use the T57 more as a support or second line, and you will do great in that tank. Don't use the first line, don't use it as a brawler, it doesn't work like that, not at all. It's a support tank, and support second line, you can snipe at that tank, but do not play too aggressive. I learned that lesson by just playing a lot of games. I tried being passive, tried being aggressive, and aggressive with that tank mostly doesn't work, because you can do you can do 4 shots to 8 shots and you mostly die. So supports, second line, and sniper will be the best for that tank. Overall, this tank is pretty OP. I'm not lying. The tank is really OP. 23 seconds real time and 4 shots that actually do around 1,600 damage. That is pretty OP. Not even lying. The MX50B has pretty much the same kind of loadout, except it has 3 seconds between shots and 33 seconds real time for the 4 shots. But the MX50B actually does get the speed, it gets the acceleration, but it gets no armor. but it's pretty much the same for the T57. The T57 doesn't really have much armor at all, especially not in the turret. But yeah guys, that's pretty much the review of the T57. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please do leave a like, subscribe, and also comment. What do you think about this tank? Is this tank too OP? Does this tank need to go away from this game? I don't want to face this tank, believe me. I don't want to face this tank if I come across it. It's just no, I don't want those 4 shots. I don't want them in my face, no. But I do like playing with this tank. I do not lie about that. This tank is a P, and I love that. I really do. But yeah, guys, that was my review. I hope you liked it. And yeah, subscribe, comment, and like. And yeah, I will see you next time, guys.